So, I rewatched Cyberpunk 2077 Edgerunners by Studio Trigger, and it was a rewatch of this show. And unfortunately, I watched it in sub. No, not in sub, in dubbed. I watched it for the first time in subbed, and I genuinely wanted it more to be like something I could watch while I do stuff, because when you do watch subtitles, you have to be locked in the whole time, no exceptions. So I gave myself some space to be able to watch it how I would watch something that is like in the background. I still paid attention to where I would always pay attention to anime, like the action, the important key elements of the story. And when I tell you, I've seen plenty anime to the point where I've watched both subbed and dubbed, and I know voice actors when I hear them. The guy from Breaking Bad is in here. The Pollos Hermanos dude, I forget his name. Excuse me for forgetting his name. But he's one of the characters in here. He's one of the voice actors for the person in English. And Matt Mercer's in here voicing one of the characters in here as well. And every character that I've seen him voice act it fits the cowboy aesthetic, if you will. So let me get to it. I fell in love with this series my first watch, and there was nothing like it at the time. I know this came out around 2022, I think, and it took some time for me to watch it. I was just so thrown off by the video game that I didn't give this show the opportunity it deserved, because of the whole launch of the video game on console was so garbanzo that I did not feel the need to watch it. I heard good reviews about it, but I was very optimistic about those reviews. Till one night, I started watching it with my brother, and then I was like, wait, he can't watch this. I was like, bro, you got to get out of here so I could watch it. I watched it that whole night in subtitles, and the atmosphere that it provided was something that I didn't know I needed, and felt so beautiful. The characters of the series are just so unique. Dude. And that's why I liked it so much. It was very different from what was coming out at the time, anime-wise, and anything that I was consuming entertainment-wise. And I'd honestly give this like an 8 or a 9. I think the pacing and how little amount of episodes there were kind of drew me away, because I genuinely think that it would have been better to have more episodes than this. But that takes nothing from their pie, though. Amazing story from their behalf, from Studio Trigger. Amazing visuals, amazing animations, fluidity everywhere. I'd 8 or 9 for this anime. I would recommend it 100%. Coming from someone that doesn't really go out their way to watch new anime, it sticks to rewatching the anime they have. This is one of the animes it was hard to rewatch because you already know the ending. Well, I know the ending, but if this is your first time watching this or getting recommended this for the first time, you should 100% watch it. I think it's about 2.5 to 3 hours, the whole show. So it's easy to knock out in a day if you actually like this show. And yeah, dude, the impact this soundtrack has with the characters that you grow to love and you get attached to, phenomenal performance on everyone's behalf in this show. I want to give kudos to the subbed division of this, because even though the English voice acting was pretty well, I could not help but glaze the sub. By far the GOAT. So anyways, that's where I'll leave you guys at, and I'll be talking about some animes very soon.